Welcome to Tokam.
Your number one podcast series, recorded live by the Media and Publicity Unit, Ojo Local Government. My name is Bolaji Miriam, and I'm here with me. I have my colleague.
Ajilogba Malik.
We'll be discussing exam fever results, the causes, dangers, and the precautions. Let's go on a short break.
We'll be right back.
Good day, everyone. My name is Jessica.
Welcome to the show. Yeah. Like we know that the life of a student is not easy. There are so many ups and downs, things here and there. Exam call again. That one is another case on its own. So as the last wife, I want you to share your experience with us. Okay, your exam don't come now, timetable don't come out. How do you feel? How do you prepare yourself? How do you even go into the exam hall? Do you have that confidence, or are you that kind of person that always have this exam phobia and all of that?
So being the last white is not that easy. For me, I would say I actually have phobia.
For exam,
Yeah.
okay. Is it when you are going to the
Sometimes.
exam or
Yeah, when
when
I'm
you're
in,
inside the exam hall?
especially when the timetable is out. As time goes on, when the timetable are out, I'll say
Is that when you start preparing for exam? The reading?
Yes.
Is that when you start reading?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah, that time that is when the timetable is out. That's when you start reading.
Oh yes, I'm
First
not
of all,
like.
you get to the exam.
Yes, sometimes.
Some people actually cope. Some people actually do cope like that. Even if they have to prepare ahead for the timetable, when they get to the exam, they will not remember. But when they read, they get to the exam, I want my no lori one. So there are people like that actually. So when you get to the exam hall, do you still have that confidence? It's okay, they bring the question paper to you, and you have that confidence. It's okay, right, and everything. You remember, or another
Sometimes.
phobia will come at that stage.
Sometimes when I see the questions, the answer will just disappear from off my head.
Really?
Yeah.
My name is Victoria. But then I'll be scared. I'll be like, what's all this? I'll be like, oh God, my life, eh? Maybe like Victoria, your mood. And everybody will actually notice it on my face. I'll be like, what happened to you? I'll be like, LIDC don't show me pepper. Okay. I don't see this don't show me pepper because most times I do forget some things in the exam hall. The answers will come clashing in your brain, and you'll be like, which one is this one? Which one is this one? Then if you should leave the exam hall, your friends will start comparing their own. This is the answer. You can't be like, God, I don't fail. So that's just it. Russia should read ahead. Yeah, they should read ahead before the timetable. Before timetable is out. Hey everyone, my name is Bushra.
So you are here to share your experience on exam fever, exam phobia, the precautions, and what to do to overcome it. So what do you have to say about that?
I don't really feel exam fever during written exams. It only comes in CBT. Like I'll be scared to go inside the hall because my computer might stop working and everything.
Insulators will come and like see you talking to another person, give you minus 30, affect your mentality. What do you think a student can do to overcome that part?
They cannot overcome anything. There's not.
Which kind of advice can you give to people that are coming to Lasu that are thinking, yes, I'm intelligent, I know what to write in the exam, and feel like, yes, a man of yourself when you are in the examination hall?
Everybody has their own way of reading.
Okay.
So they should stick to their way of reading. The thing is that they should just like not follow peer pressure and be like, okay. Hey everyone, my name is Eniola. Experience is feeling sick and always eager to write the exam and get out of the hall. And I'll go on to read more and then sleep. If it is max zero, so I'll be very, very happy because I won't be the only one. But if it is only me, I will not tell anybody. The thing is that my advice, most of them say, they should read before the exam comes, but nobody will have time to read. But shall I will still advise you to read if you can, but if you cannot, don't read. Then you have to wait when exam comes till you see timetable and then you have to read. My name is Ojo Lga. My experience about examination fever, wow, wow. I'll just say wow. Because there's nobody that doesn't have examination fever. For instance, once I see an exam approaching or the timetable is out, I'll have this fear that I don't know what I'll see in the exam hall and I don't know what I will meet in the examination script. Because there are sometimes the timetable do fear me most of the times, the timetable. Because they might set 3 unit course and 2 unit course the same day. That fear alone can skill me finish. Pata pata. The result aspect. I don't check my results instantly. The result and the LIDC results release the results. I will ask my friends, how was it? They say, I had one, oh, I had zero. If I just hear that zero alone, I'll be like, hey, Jesus, how will I check this thing? Cause if I should see zero and they know about it at all, I'm a dead meat.
My name is Amina. Let me start again. In the beginning of the semester, actually, I used to rest for the previous semester. Then we teach continuation. So when I don't to go to class actually, when I have the strength to go, I will go. And when I don't have the strength, I'm not clear. Me, they want para me. And when the timetable is out, I used to be like, you know, then we get call exam delay by. I shall, I'm like, ọmọ tó bá wà nǹkan tó bá gbé wá nìyẹn and anything with it I go face am like that náà ni sometimes I used to go with formation me I go dey front my friend go dey back abi make I dey back make my friend dey front and if I don see say formation don start wọ́n gbà fọ́ lọ́hùn ni ó ti lọ nìyẹn so my own advice is don't be like me. Read your book. Don't wait till till the timetable is out. You can start reading from the beginning of the semester. But I've not done it before, Sha. But you can start.
My name is Folake. I'm not the kind of person that like to read that much. So I read a day to exam. Like I go for night classes and that's all. Because if I say I should read days before exam, like I will not assimilate. I'm kind of person that assimilates it quickly. So like I take advantage of that and I read a day before exam. No matter how difficult the course is, I just try my best. That's all. I'm not a scholar. No one is a scholar now. I'm not a scholar. Oh, I be done. It's not about confidence, but like that's the kind of person I am. I cannot read like days to exam. I'm not that kind of person. I only read like a day to exam. That's how I've always been secondary school and all. I feel like everyone should read at their own pace because I feel like there are some people that do core body. Like they used to do how would I put it? How would I use this English? Follow exactly. They'll say my friend is not reading, so I will not read. So don't worry, we would communicate. So I feel like even if you are going to communicate, just read because formation fit spoil. Miracle no dey tire Jesus. So like read at your own pace and like do your best and leave the rest. Because even if you're a scholar, you can't know it all. You can't know it all. So like you need at least there are sometimes that you even know the answer but you forget. So this formation like though from 300 level 400 level no matter how you do this formation they will scatter it as usual. So me even if they scatter it I will still ask you even if I've never talked to you before. If you no answer me after exam we go settle am no one.
Razak Bolaji. Ah, you if you're having exam fever, you're supposed to be reading very well. Oh. That's it. Because if you get exam fever, most of those fever wey dey get is not from their own side, because na people wey dey pay their school fees. Yo, I don't really have exam fever because not that I'm not scared, oh, but I just dey act. Like if I say I'm scared, I'm acting because I'm this kind of waiting go be go be. You understand? So if I see I have exam fever, I just dey do like because the other people dey do say mark kini kan because I do read, but no be say I dey read like that. I go just read the one wey I fit read, and when I get to the exam, I do it to my power carry. You I would say normal because body information dey scatter. Yeah, so you just read wetin you fit carry, and information scatter do the one wey you read with the head. That's it. Ojo Lga Mali. The major thing I'm like scared or let me say afraid, just like when invigilators like come or catch someone beside me or me doing some like dubious stuff during the exam, cheating or calling somebody, and that putting me in trouble. That's my major fear. Something I'm scared about. Like as I some of my exam, I'm always like afraid to ask people, like because if you get caught, because my all is like that eco library and they are very strict there. So one has to be careful. That's like my major fear. Sense is to help a brother or help a sister, and just help, or you ask people around you something like that. Man up and try to get over your fear and make sure you read and come prepared for your examination.
My name is Ogudiro Ntibitokpe. Um, Also, I used to have exam fever because when I see the timetable, I'm always scared that, oh God, please, you're the only one that can help me. Because I cannot say I can do it alone, because even if I say I want to do it alone, lecturers will just check me. So I used to pray to God first. And when I see anybody available, and if they tell me if you are sitting in the same section, I'll follow body, you know. At least if I know remember something, I'll be able to ask somebody. And I'll do miracle that they tire Jesus, you know. I'll tell them that they should prepare. I will not say they should start preparing at the beginning of the semester, but when exam comes up, they should try their best. It's not easy, I know it's not easy, but they should try their best to be reading, go for tutorials, and ask your friends what you don't understand, because me, I'm this kind of person. I don't speak up, so I'll advise the person to speak up if you don't understand something.
My name is Arafat. Is I'm not less scared though, but this last semester I was scared because of a particular lecturer. So they don't know what I'm passing through. I read alone, but when the day of the exam is has arrived, I'll read with my friends. If we are together, we'll go inside. So sometimes our formation needs to scatter. At least, at least one of my friends will sit with me. They should prepare well, and they should any kind of pressure that is coming from whether parents or guidance, they should not let it get to them. They should overcome it.
My name is Solomon Jennifer. Well, literally, I've never like experienced exam fever. I don't have exam fever. The only thing I have are just anxiety about my results, and probably anxiety how will I like probably go about my exam, because I barely read with anybody. I read by myself, and I don't like asking people questions in the exam. So I just tend to do things myself. So I tend to read myself. So I don't want to like ask anybody. So I have to do things myself. I have to read myself and probably get everything done myself. Yes, my formation also like gets scattered a lot because of my matric number. So when my formation is scattered, I know this is my own battle to face. I have to do it myself because I don't like asking people. So I just have to do it myself. To those who still fall victims of exam fever, I don't have any advice for them because people differs. The way you read is totally different from how I read, and why you have your exam fever, I don't know. But just do your best, do whatever you feel suits you and whatever fits you. That's all.
My name is Ojo Local. My exam fever tension is always high because my fear is failing the exam. That's basically my fear. And also my fear is also how do I cope with my written exam and my CBT exam. For the CBT, my fear is always what if the system shut down and I don't know. And for the written, what if I forget the question because I don't know the way the question is going to look like. So that alone has killed me. Believe in formation. Why? Because there's this, I read in groups. So we already planned that so like you read this one, you read this one, you read this one. But in a situation whereby the formation has been scattered, I just face it myself and do it all alone with the hope that God is with me, God dey. There's this fear whenever they say LIDC is out. So at a point I'm scared, at a point I'm no more scared. But checking my first result, any result that comes out first, I don't check it myself. I give it to a friend to check it for me. And my advice to those people who fall under the pressure of exam fever, I tell them that they should read at their own pleasure. If you find it to read and assimilate well in the afternoon, you read. Even in the night, don't follow peer pressure. And also eat before you write exam. In this life, anything you want to do, please eat. And people collapsing and all of that. So I tell people to be calm, eat, read whatever they can, as do their best and leave the rest for God.
Viewers within and outside of Ojo Local Government, you've heard it all from different perspectives. This goes to our youth and students of higher learning. The need to build confidence in yourself before exam and the period you start getting exam results matters. Bye for now.